Hey everybody, welcome back to the Armed Scotsman. Today on the table we have a Springfield Hellcat Pro Comp. Let's check this one out. Alright folks, as I said, this is the Springfield Hellcat Pro Comp version. As you can see, I am down here at Ready Gunner in Orem, Utah again, filming this, so thank you for them for letting me use the facilities. If you guys haven't checked this place out in your local, do so. They have a massive gun selection, they have some awesome ranges and great customer service, so come check these guys out. But anyway, alright, what we're going to do is we're going to change the camera angle around. I'll put this down and we'll check out its features. Alright, let's take a nice close look up at this gun. Let's start with the mags. It does come with two mags. It comes with this 15 round mag right here, if your state allows it, and it comes with a 17 round mag. 15 and 17 rounds, so obviously this wasn't extended. If your state allows it, they're metal mags. You can see how it sits. This is the extended one, and then we have the flush fit mag. That looks like just there. Okay. So, put them aside. So, going down to the magwell, it's a little flared, but not by much. Now, this is more of a concealed carry gun, so you don't want this to have like a massive flare magwell or anything like that on there. So, let's check out the grip texture here. It's really nice texture all the way around this gun. Feels very good in the hand also. Which I've noticed, I've just reviewed the Echelon as well, and that fits really, really well in the hand. It's very comfortable. It's not very boxy. Again, I'm going to compare this to, like maybe my 43X, right? Like it's very boxy. It's just that Glock feel. This one feels more comfortable to me in hand, for sure. It has some finger grooves in here. I could give or take, take or leave, should I say, finger grooves. It doesn't bother me either way, but they do have them just slightly on there. Okay, moving up, you have your mag release right here. You can reverse it and put it on the other side if you wish, if you're a left-handed shooter. Has a little bit of serrations on there, a little bit of texturing. You have a nice high undercut under your trigger guard right there, and a nice beaver tail at the back here. So you can get a really nice high purchase on the gun. Again, it does feel very comfortable in the hand. So your trigger guard, all polymer lower, obviously. We don't have a mag in there, obviously, so we are empty. Let's check out the trigger. So no external safety on either side, as you can see. Safety is on the trigger blade, which is very standard for a lot of striker fire polymer guns. So if you push on either side of that trigger, it will not go off. You have to depress that center blade, your safety right there. So let's check it out. You've got a little bit of take up. You're at the wall. Very positive break on that, and you heard it too. Check out the reset, a little bit of let out. Very tactile and very audible. That is a pretty decent trigger in this gun. Okay, so the texturing continues up the top here, obviously where your thumb rests if you're a right-handed shooter, and then you've got a little bit of texturing right here for your thumb up front. Okay, so you have a bit of a pick rail right here, so you can attach lights, lasers, or whatever else you may need. This is your takedown lever. We'll go over that in just a second. You have your slide catch, slide release. It is not ambidextrous on here, so you just have the one side. Again, you've got some ridges on there, and it's protected. You can see it's got some slight raised polymer here on either side. Let me just turn that, maybe you can see it a little better, to protect that so you're not going to accidentally catch it. But it's very smooth. You can see everything sits very flush to the gun, as you can see, especially, as I say, if this is a concealed carry gun, you don't want this catching on clothing or anything else if you're drawing or holstering or anything like that. Moving up to the slide, you've got some serrations front and back. They are pretty grippy, so you can press check or do whatever you need. They feel pretty good. You've got the sights on here. This is the same as the Echelon sights. So you've got the U-shaped, and then you've got the high-vis front sight. If I can get that to focus, probably not, but you can see it's green there, high-vis, and it is a night sight. Pretty decent sights. I mean, the U-sight's not my favorite, but overall, I think the sights are not too shabby. Okay, moving to, where did we get to? Okay, moving to the top. Okay, so this is a non-comp version. This is what it will look like with the plate on. And then this is with the plate not on it. So it does take a couple of footprints without needing adaptive plates. We call it the Springfield Micro Footprint, and it's designed to take the Shield RMSC, Holosun 507K, and Sig Romeo 0 without any adapter plates. If you go anything over that, you're going to have to buy an adapter plate, which is kind of typical. Put adapter plate on and put your optic on. It's milled pretty far down, so if you can get an optic that sits in there without the plate, you're going to probably get a co-witness in there. So anyway, that is your optics ready. It does have a loaded round indicator. So if we put, if you had a round in here and you look down in here, you would see the brass or steel just shining through there slightly, so you know the gun is loaded. Or you could just press check and check yourself. But it's nice. I mean, it's just a nice feature to have, right? Just doesn't do any harm. And as I say, so you would have that there. Moving to the front is the comp. So I shot these side by side, and I'll kind of touch base on this in just a little bit here. I did shoot these side by side, and it was noticeably better recoiling, less muzzle rise on this comp, like noticeably. Like it was just nicer to shoot this version than this version. But you can see here they are both the exact same size. All they've done is they've pushed the obviously front sight back, cut a hole in the barrel, and cut a hole in the slide to create your comp. So if you already have one of these, or you're not sure if they'll fit, they work in the exact same holsters, because it is the exact same footprint. They've just kind of moved things around a little bit at the front, which won't change what holster that you would need or anything like that. Got the Springfield logo, Springfield Armory logo at the top. All right, let's go ahead and take this down. So you're going to pull back on the slide, lock it back. Typically a lot of guns you would push down on the lever, but this one is actually going to the other side and actually push up just to confuse you. You're going to let the slide go. You're going to want to make sure that your gun is definitely unloaded before you do this, because you're going to have to pull that trigger to have that slide off, okay? So, as always, check to make sure you're empty before, manipulating your firearms. Okay, lower. Same as pretty much any striker-fired polymer lower out there. It always looks the same. And this is your slide. You have a captured guide rod and spring. Then you have your barrel. Your barrel is 3.7 inches, and it is a hammer forged steel, and there is your comp right there. And then let's check in the lower. Again, this is pretty, it's just had a lot of rounds through it, and everything still looks really good. Just go in reverse, put it back together. So you slide that in, get your guide rod and spring, push that in, get your lower receiver, push it back, lock it back, push down on the tab, let it go home, function check, good to go. Okay, so we're back together. Let's talk about shooting the gun. I'm at 250 rounds through this, I think, is what I finally counted through the comp version. I did put some rounds through the non-comp version because it's been a while since I shot it, and it's really nice to be able to shoot them side by side right there and then to kind of see if there is if I can feel a difference or noticeable difference between the two with the comp version. And I definitely noticed a difference with this comp version. It was a much nicer shooting gun, in my opinion. I really like the comp version. Now, both are great guns. They're both the exact same size. So for me, which one would I choose? I would choose the comp version. I just thought it was a much better shooting experience. Again, nothing wrong with the original Hellcat. This one, just for me, shot a lot nicer because of that comp, right? So, zero issues. A ton of features on this gun, fits very comfortably in the hand. Overall, I really liked it. I have nothing really negative to say about it. Again, this is short-term reviews. I'm not like thousands of rounds into these guns. But from what I did shoot, I liked. So yeah. All right, folks, that's pretty much it for me. If you have any questions, any comments, please ask them below. I'm happy to help out wherever I can. And that's it. Until next time, folks, I'll catch you later.